Previously.
Previously.
Do you only have 2?
I've got 3, but how did this one end up at the graveyard?
On Progression Series Season 2.
19 with Birdman.
He hasn't connected once
He
this game,
still will
but...
not connect.
The swiftest of scarecrows led Simo to the half
set. Win rate,
You
4,600 for
to
game.
see it, bro. How did I lose twice with this deck, dude? This deck is so good.
In
I
this
can't believe we
series,
lost
both
with this
Nimnim
deck
and
again.
myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh booster
All right,
set.
so I'll give you
We
all a
will
little
build the
insight
deck and play
into
a
this
best 2 out
episode.
of 3,
I know
and
it
the winner
sucks.
will receive
Some
a
people
small
have commented
prize
to me. They said you're gonna hate
upgrade
this
their
one.
deck.
However,
in each episode,
I'm really
we
excited
will
though.
open
I'm excited
another
for it to
box
suck.
of the
It's
next
gonna suck
set
in a way
was
that I
released
think I'm
moving
gonna
in
enjoy.
chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch
Thanks for the
to
gifting.
find out. This
God, I
is
miss
the
this
Yu-Gi-Oh!
fucking restaurant.
Progression Series
So good.
Season 2.
So nothing compares.
If you want 5% off
What do
any
you think
singles
the
or sealed
Amazon
product,
is
click
Vortex,
the
thank you for the
affiliate
dollar.
links in the description.
I asked
and
Chat
use code
GPT to write me a 5%
CMO5, and
meme.
clicking the
This is
TCG
what it
Player
wrote.
affiliate link before
Yes,
you-
hello, help me. I'm getting robbed. Police, don't worry. Just use the code CMO5 to get 5% off any singles and sealed products. Me, that's not really helping. That's insanely funny. Thank you, Chat GPT.
Your shop helps support us to provide you with
It's
more
gonna replace
amazing
writers.
content.
Do. Banning, banning, banning.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Snatching. We haven't been here in a while, and
No,
we
we
get to
haven't.
take a copy of a card out of Gage's card pool. Now, he picked up a nice assortment of Xyz monsters in the very first episode of the Xyz era.
Oh, is he
being
taking
Generation 4s.
Levier?
I think it's time we upgrade our collection just a little bit. There are a few really good ones, but I think the one I've got my eye on the most is Levier the Sea Dragon. I think this card is going to have
that's fine.
the most use for the rest of the progression series, and it's also one that we're not going to get access to for several more episodes. I think the other ones get reprinted a little bit sooner, and I think Levier just has the most staying power. So let's add Levier to the collection and throw it over to Gage because he's in the banning.
Man, as quickly as our win streaks...
Oh! Good frame to pause on. Gage, this is Gage doing the soy BT face. Gage got to move the camera up. Wait, guitar? Does Gage play guitar? We got to ask Gage to play some guitar.
started, it looks like it has slipped away from us. We are on a 3-loss streak versus Alexander
I have no
Simo,
idea what to
bro.
ban.
I get to ban another card.
All of his
right
decks have been
after
ass.
banning? Ugh. We've already gutted everything that seemed really unfair. So, I mean, I don't really know what to pick, or
Yeah.
do I? I took a little bit of a deep look at Alex's collection, and I found one card in particular that ended up being a problem
Scientist.
for one episode. So we'll make it never a problem again. Let's get rid of Royal Decree from Alex's collection. He happens to have 3 of them. I don't have any. Seems kind of fair, right? Wonder if Alex is going to play Chainbird today.
I'm in.
Maybe he feels safe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't even spun the wheel yet, and so much has happened. We're on a 3-win streak. Gage is in the banning. I think he's going to be staying there for a while. We need to extend our lead even further.
I already know it's a 2-0 Gage. It's got to be a 2-0 Gage.
Especially because he caught back up in the last few episodes. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and redeem our prize for kicking his ass. Once again, what are we going to get? Looks like it's just going to be a wild card. What set did we open last time? So after looking through everything, I feel like it's down to just like 2 cards because we missed out on the Dandelion. So I feel like it's between Dimensional Prison, which is an Ultra, so that does count for our wild card. We also could nab up a copy of Thunder King Ryo if I can find him. We are opening Raw Yellow Mega Pack, I think a few episodes from now, which is
it's gotta
actually
be Dandy
very
then, right?
identical to this set. I think it's like a booster box version of this set, as a matter of fact, with some changes. But I think because we pulled the Ultra Rare wild card, we're going to have to pick up Dimensional Prison. If we have a shot to get Thunder King later at common in 24 packs, it's probably better to take the Ultra Rare. So we're going to take this, and let's go ahead and throw it over to Gage.
Oh, Dandy's
because,
a secret?
Guess what?
Cringe.
He's in the banning, ladies and gentlemen.
Our last few games that we've played against
Whoa!
Alex have not gone well.
Run that back, DJ.
What? He's in the banning, ladies and gentlemen.
Our last few games that we've played against Alex...
Over to Gage because guess what? He's in the banning, ladies and gentlemen.
Our last few games that we've played against Alex have not gone well. I'm not going to lie, man. We had this uproarious, like, 5-win streak, and then all of a sudden he just brings us back down. Now we're at a huge
It's okay. That's
deficit
fine.
again.
That's
really
fine. We're going to get another
we ended up
5-win
leaving the
streak
5Ds
starting
era
now.
with a pretty even record, but I'm looking to come out on top in the XYZ era. We're only one set down. We just got to take a deep breath, reset. We'll get back into the game.
Minor editing error. What editing error? There's no editing error. He just cracked his voice.
We ended up leaving the... Brings us back. I'm not...
Guess what? He's in the banning, ladies and gentlemen.
Our last few games that we've played against Alex have not gone well. I'm not going to lie, man. We had this uproarious, like, 5-win streak, and then all of a sudden he just brings us back down. Now we're at a huge deficit again. We really got to get back to work. We ended up leaving the 5Ds era with a pretty
back to
even
Gage
record,
for the
but
banning.
I'm looking to come out on top in the XYZ era. We're only one set down. We just got to take a deep breath.
Why do you say
reset,
streak like
we'll get
that?
back into the game.
Gage
Today's
does the
set is
jersey
actually a
thing
really sick
where
one.
he
Today's
says
set is
STR as
Photon
Shra.
Photon Shockwave was released
He puts a
November
CH
10th,
in there.
2011.
Stra.
And what a great set, dude. The second XYZ set released to us. You'll start to see the power curve of XYZs rapidly increase as we're introduced to one of the best XYZs in the era in the secret rare slot here. We'll get to that in a minute. Giga Brilliant's another great generic rank 3. When you stack it up next to Leviair as well as Leviathan the Dragon, it kind of fits in there in particular. I know there was some OTK strategies that would use Giga Brilliant to boost up their monster's attack just enough so you're able to get over 8,000 damage. Wind-Up Hunter was debuted in this set. Again, the whole wind-up strategy hasn't been fully realized yet. We're still missing some very integral support cards, but Hunter will showcase how, you know, the deck is going to terrorize the meta scene in the future here. This card, you
Minty,
contribute a
thanks for the
wind-up
20.
monster, accept itself, and rip a card from your opponent's hand. Was integral to the wind-up loop, looping 5 cards that...
So someone in my in one of the Twitter threads said that Photon Saber Tiger is a valuable card during this period. I don't think I believe that, but
your opponent's hand before they even got the chance to play. Kage to Kage is a really cool introduction with the XYZ era.
Kages to Kages, dust
if you normal
to
summon
dust.
a level 4 monster, so you can start making some cool XYZ plays, you know? Back in the day, rank 4 toolbox decks use this guy really well. There's a card released much later in the game that searches it too. Pretty neat. Coming in the Ultimate Rare slots, we see where a meta deck was birthed with Evolzar Logia.
He's coming in the Ultimate
Two
Rare
levels for
slots?
dinosaur monsters
Ugh.
to make essentially a Solemn Judgment. Extremely powerful card. Was
Extremely,
a
see.
secret rare that we'll get to in just a minute.
It's like a
Rescue
Jersey
Rabbit
thing.
was holding down the Ultra and Ultimate slot there. And then Wind-Up Kitten was not good in the Wind-Up deck initially. It only became good with Sprite recently. Pretty cool. And then I remember we got Dark World support in this
Latinum
set too. And this
Exarch,
Dark World
yeah.
support sucked, man. You think
Yeah,
of the
it's
Dark
not
World
good.
support we got today? This was super
Lucent
disappointing
was
back then.
okay.
Into the Secret Rares, this is the really good stuff here. Rescue Rabbit birthed an entire strategy around it, being able to banish it and special summon 2 level 4 normal monsters from the deck.
Okay,
You
I
can summon
don't
anything
need
from,
to
like,
know this much
Evil
about
Swarm
it.
Heraclinos
Can we go to the comments?
Sabersaurus and Cabazals, which birthed the deck of Dino Rabbit, being able to take those 2 dinosaurs and
Dolka,
exceed them in
obviously
Dolka
insane.
or Logia. Dolka is actually another great card released in this set. It's the opposite of Logia, where Logia negates spells traps, and this will negate monster effects by detaching 1 card. Important to note, this is in once per turn. It's really, really extremely good. One of the best XYZs I was talking about was actually Wind Up Zenmains. This actually was one of the few cards to clear that $100 price range. Extremely powerful rank 3 monster. We compared to Leviathan Dragon as well as Leviair and even Giga Brilliant that we just saw, and this card is on a whole nother level. If it would be destroyed, you can detach 1 XYZ material from its dead, and then once per turn during the end phase, if it was used, target a card in the field and destroy it. With 2100 defense, this made Torguide an unstoppable normal summon. You summon Torguide, summon another level 3, and you stack
Okay,
them on
good.
Zenmains.
Come on.
And Zenmains is not easy to out.
Let's
There's
go.
not a lot of really efficient cards to be able to deal with this. A lot of effects and stuff at this time are tied to destruction. We just saw rank 5s like Andreas and Tyrus. They don't get around Wind Up Zenmains easy. Ridiculously good card. Oh, I think Tyrus does. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Insanely good rank 3, dude. Before there was the rank 4 toe box with cards like Exciton and Silent
God,
Arc,
we're
we
8
had cards
minutes
like
in.
Zenmains and Leviair the Sea Dragon. Dude, what a time to be alive. A couple other secret rares to note. Wind Up Rabbit and Metaion is really, really good for just clearing boards. Pretty unique card. The commons have Watt Cobra, which is a really cool support card, being able to
Watt
add
Cobra is
monsters
a
from deck to hand
really
while
good
still
card.
holding true to the namesake
Watt
and
would
just
be an
attacking directly
interesting
for,
thing to
1,000
play
attack.
during this
Ego Boost is
period.
kind of like a Rush Reckless C. One day of Peace is a card that we know is limited today.
Air
But it's
traffic
not a card
control.
that
Please
it's
someone
turn.
notice
Really
air
frustrating to deal with when
traffic
you're dealing with cards
control.
like Final Countdown, or cards like I know there was an Avigishki loop where, you know, if you're not dealing damage to your opponent, they're just going to deck you out eventually, right? Really efficient card, bro. Really, really efficient card. I'm happy that thing's at 1. I think that's about it. There's a lot to talk about in this
Champage.
set. Really cool set
Champage
over there.
is gonna
A lot of
matter
potential. I'm hoping I get
eventually.
some really
Not
good
yet,
stuff
though.
on Photon Shockwave, especially in the comment slot. I'd love to clean up a set of One Day of Peace. First things first, though, I have the Turbo Packs, the Pity Packs, 3 more of 6. We are still on here. I don't know if there's anything good. I'm just going to bust them open and hope for the best. Already got one of those RDAs, Creature Swap, whatever. Yeah, yeah. Elector, Golden Dragon.
Elector's
very nice.
cool.
Very cool. Well, it is what it is. All right, nobody cared about those packs. We're getting on to a Photon Shockwave, man. Very cool set, dude. I remember seeing this on store
I
shelves.
like
as a kid.
Photon
I was-
Hypernova.
I hate feeling so old, bro.
All right, 24 packs of Photon Shockwave. I'm still kind of depressed that we didn't get the secret or wild card. Dandelion for plants would have been insane. That's literally like the last card we are missing, but it is what it is. 24 packs. Maybe we'll get lucky in today's
Copy
opening. I'm
Knight's
not super
a
optimistic.
card.
Okay, you know what? I actually feel a bit better now that I see this. Our first super rare on
Okay.
pack number 2, Giga Brilliant, is actually a phenomenal
I
card.
see
For multiple
Crevasse is
reasons,
one of the
as a matter
worst
fact. I'm
cards
looking
I've
to
ever
Gage.
read in my
Actually, now that I
life.
think about it, I'm going to have to do some math here because Giga Brilliant is interesting. So one of the things that Gage has over me at the current moment is that his magical scientist is able to actually result in an OTK because he has large enough Xyz monster.
So now we both just have a magical scientist OTK. Awesome.
That get him over the damage threshold because he pulled Tiras and Adrius. Now, however, with Giga Brilliant can make it so that we can actually buff all of our guys by 300, giving us an extra, if we have 3 Xyz monsters, 900 attack worth of stat. Also, Magical Scientist gets an extra 3, so that goes up to 1200. I'm gonna have to think about that. Another super rare, Alexandrite Dragon. Not a particularly good card, but, 2000 vanilla, by old Yu-Gi-Oh standards, this would be, like, absolutely broken. A Deep Dark Trap Hole, though, I'm actually very excited for. This is a very relevant card, and may not see play today, but it's just nice to have on hand. I am actually excited for Kage to Kage. This enables rank 4s to be a lot easier to spam out. Now,
Kages to
unfortunately, I don't
Kages.
even have a rank 4 monster yet, but for the future, King of the Fairlands, I'm pretty sure is like a common or rare. I don't think it's this set. It might be later on, but that's nice because we can search it too. Ultra rare Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon.
Oh,
Well,
we gotta
can't
play
complain about
Gapped.
getting, no shortage of
Please
hollows
play
in this box,
Gapped.
but unfortunately, I do not think
Please
Galaxy Eyes
play
Photon Dragon is
Gapped.
good enough for this series. It's good enough for Sealed Showdown, but not for this one.
All right, man. 24 packs. Photon Shockwave. Let's give it a look. What do we got? Murmur of the Forest. One day of peace, one off the bat. Very happy with it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
second one back to back too. Man, it's already a good day, bro. I'm smiling. It's a good day. I can feel it. I'm gonna beat Alex today. Everybody's gonna be smiling, especially when I XYZ
Illuminate,
something
not
with another
bad.
10 Illuminite.
Illuminite is a
Thought this card
decent
sucks.
card.
Remember, I was just talking about how we saw some of the best XYZs in the game. We also saw some of the worst in this one. This one's
This card's
astoundingly bad. 3 level 4s.
fine.
Detach 1 XYZ material from the card. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and draw a card. It doesn't even give you the card for free, bro. For 3 level 4s, man. And it's 2400. It's smaller than Utopia. That's so embarrassing. Awful card, dude. Terrible card. There's
No,
the
it's
third
good.
1 day of peace and an ultimate rare Illuminite. Oh my god, what more could I ask for? I was just talking about how great that card is. Oh, super rare. Galaxy Queen, man. I mean, I'm just getting all the XYZs. It's all right. We'll take them, Galaxy Queen's not very good either for a rank 1. There really wasn't good rank 1s for a long time. I think the best that we got was like Cosmo Blazer with like Slacker Magician. That's not even until much later, though. Yeah, the rank 1s really suck until then.
Okay, another super rare, Infernity Knight. I wish I had just pulled like multiple Giga Brilliant at this point, but hollows are hollows. We're like a third of the way through, and we've already pulled 4 or 5. That's pretty good. I shouldn't omit this card. Watt Cobra
Is
actually a
Vanilla
pretty strong card from
related
Watts. I don't know what my Watt pool
to
looks like,
Rabbit
but this card
Dragon?
is actually
I've
exceptional.
never
I
seen
think this is the
Creepy
first one of these
Coney
that
in
we've
my
seen, and if
life.
not, I
What the
am
hell
doing
is
a huge
that?
disservice. 1 Day of Peace. This card is a disaster for like stall / like alternate win condition decks, just because it basically buys you 3 more turns if you see all 3 copies of it. And yeah, that's kind of a scary one.
What the fuck is going on? why am I
Third
only getting
Illuminite.
Illuminites? This is my third Illuminite. What's in this set again? You mean what's the deal, man? You mean this could have been a Logia? This could have been a Kitten? I don't even talk about a Kitten. Whatever. Anything's better than Illuminite. Just talking about Kage to Kage. Really sick level
Dust
4
to
monster.
dust.
Something I want to keep my eyes on too. I'm pretty sure. Is there some cool things you can do with monster slots?
Oh,
He's
he's got his eyes on the jank. Yes,
Monster
monster slots enables a lot.
Strategy around it, but it's cool. Gem Turtle coming in for a super rare. This will support a Gem Knight strategy coming in Hidden Arsenal very, very soon for us here. Although I don't think the Gem Knights really do too much. Ends up being an FTK later. I'm sure Distant Coder can tell you all about it, bro. But really nothing.
Solid
exciting
rocks,
to mind.
brother.
Man, we're 5 packs left, and I've ended up with 3 Illuminite and 2 poopy supers, bro. Give me some Photon Saber Tigers. Only good in multiples, unfortunately. Searches itself. All right, coming up on the last 2.
Good.
Anything big in the close here?
Junk Defender's a card,
We ended up
a
getting 3
Guido.
Cobra, a couple Ego Boosts, a couple Tri-Whites, pretty cool card.
I mean,
Not
it's
bad. Anything
kind of a
in the
mid
close
set. I
there.
don't
Oh,
really know what
man,
you
I got
want.
the best Dark World
We got
card in the
Latinum.
game, bro. Imagine, dude, I talk about the cards and I told him the worst things in the set, and I pull literally all of them. Taking a gander through again here. I ended up getting everything I needed. It'd be nice to have his
Yeah.
endgames because that card does not get a
No.
reprint ever in our series. I think the first time he gets a reprint is a Collector Tin, and after that, hasn't gotten one since. Looks like we're not seeing wind-up Zen mains from my side, but maybe you'll see from Alex's. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it. Seems as good as
Yeah.
it can get. Let's get building.
Well, I guess we're just pulling every super rare in the set. There's Extra Gate. This has got to be one of the worst ones of them all, but we'll take it. I will take a second Deep Dark Trap Hole, actually. This is just a phenomenally good card because it banishes the monster. It is like a trap hole, which is, obviously a downside, but it's still pretty good. Well, Joseph, I know you're watching this on stream right now, so shout-outs to you for kicking my ass with Tyrant's Throws. If you missed that episode of History of Jank, you are missing out. All right.
You're not. That episode is not very watchable. That episode. Listen, Alex, I appreciate you shilling this shit. It is not a good episode. We can be honest with our viewers.
Ladies and gentlemen, only a few packs left. Honestly, like, Giga Brilliant's one of the most generic.
I loved that
monsters
episode.
in here. I actually
Thank
kind
you.
of am happy I got
VIP.
that over something like Logia or Dolka because it's really hard for us to summon Logia or
think we're
Dolka
out of
unless we have like a
VIP
strong
slots.
enough just abundance of playing like Evil Zors and stuff. I guess we have Jurak potentially as well, so I shouldn't completely write that off. But I think Giga Brilliant just being generic is useful. So let's hope the last few packs here. Nothing really particularly good in this one. I think we're solid on 1 Day of Peace, so that's something I don't have to worry about. 2 more packs here. Let's see if we. Of course, sure. Let's take a second copy
What
of
if we
Galaxy Eyes
play
Photon Dragon,
Galaxy?
ultimate rare, by the
That would
way.
be cool.
Why not? Like, we're never going to use
I don't know how we
Okay,
would
let's
use
grab
it. We
the
would
close.
have to play
Alright,
Junior Journey
our opening was
rules.
fine. I don't think this is worth respinning because there's not like.
Yeah, this
The only way
set's
it's
just
worth
not
respinning
very
is if I
good.
guarantee I get Rescue Rabbit, Logia, and Dolka, which is just extraordinarily unlikely to
It's
happen.
unfortunate.
So we're just
The
gonna lock
stuff
it in.
at
Let's just
common
save it,
is
and,
just-
let's get to building.
I hate to be the ruiner of fun.
Ah! Come on. Oh. Chaos Monarch? Whoa, dog, that's crazy. At least it's well built. This is like the first good Chaos Monarch list we've seen so far.
Experimented with some exciting strategies like Synchron on the Mist Valley and many more, but I need to bring it back to a win. I'm down 3 games, and I
Love
think
the main
a fan
deck
favorite
traps
in
done.
Chaos
Very
is gonna bring it
epic.
back. There's been some changes since the last time we played this deck, all right? We have introductions to one of the best light monsters literally in the game, again in the form of Cyber Dragon. We're actually able to play the card. Just a level 5 light. that is a free special summon 21. There's not much more you can ask
I don't
for.
need to
Makes
hear too
material
much
for
about
Caius.
this.
It's a lot. Chaos Sork is at 3. Last Will is still legal in our format.
Last
This deck just
Will.
seems to have
He's
everything
playing
going
Last
for it
Will
right
for
now.
Magical
Without some cheesy
Scientist.
board wipes and stuff, this deck seems like the best thing in our arsenal. I really don't know what more to say about that. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but I was sent a few lists.
I'm sorry, our best decks are Chaos or Monarch, and we didn't want to lose
Then I
playing
leave the best out
Jank.
of all
I
of them. And I
do.
really want to win. I really want to win, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of
Yeah,
losing.
if we
now.
want to win,
So
this
I'm
is
gonna
the deck
slam
to
him
do
with
it. This
real
deck
quick. We'll bring
looks
back the power of
unbeatable.
Banishing Light in the Dark, maybe some of the Dark Arm Dragon and Magical Scientist or two. We'll clean it up real quick. Why not? Let's see what Garbo.
I legitimately this. I mean, honestly, I am struggling to think how this deck could be improved. Maybe the Trapstun's moved for Effect Veiler, but we have a lot of light monsters anyway. And like, I think Trapstun is legitimately better than Effect Veiler at this point in time for Gage. Yeah, this looks unbeatable. God, usually I get to go, Gage, you stinky poo-poo bitch. How could you have missed? But this just looks right. This looks like completely correct. Maybe too many Chaos guys? No, 4 is fine. No, it's just a good deck. It's just a good deck.
I was just playing today, bro. It's not gonna matter.
Boy, do I love being the...
Do we have to watch this out? It really is going to be a 2-0 Gage. Holy shit. Oh, man. Massive progression on today's episode. So, a lot to talk about relative to what's going on here. He's doing this because we pulled One Day of Peace. He's got some banger cards in here like Thunder of Ruler and Frozen Soul, which are so fucking funny. 0 Gardna in this deck as well. But I feel like we've seen Gage playing a competent Chaos deck versus what appears to be chainless Chainburn a lot of times now, and it sucks. We also only have 1 Hope for Escape. I just realized that. What the fuck? We couldn't find more Hope for Escapes? Yeah, this deck is kind of confused as well, right? Because, like, the win con is to Final Countdown, but we're playing, like, burn spells. Like, we're playing Lava Golems. Are we playing Lava Golem as a removal spell? But we don't have, like, a floodgate to prevent it from attacking outside of, like, fucking swords. Yeah, I don't know about this one.
The villain. Oh, this deck looks disgusting, and I can't wait to see the look on Gage's face when we steal another win playing a Final Countdown. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This card is still
he's not
limited,
stealing wins.
And, neither
This
of
is
going to
be a free
We are missing
W.
some things that kind of make this deck better, arguably, but we're never going to have a chance at getting them, right? Pot of Duality is a secret rare. Card D, I don't even think is out yet in our timeline, and so that's also a secret rare, so good luck pulling that. We didn't have multiple Volt Stars, so it might even be limited at this point anyway, so this may not even be that viable. Honestly, I think if we get Final Countdown, we're probably going to win the game, and so that's really going to be our Achilles heel, but I have the protagonist powers, I guess antagonist powers today, and hopefully we are going to be villainous enough to will Final Countdown to our hand, and Gage is going to hate himself by the end of this episode. Let's see the card by card, ladies and gentlemen. Final Countdown.
Do we need to hear the
making an
card by
appearance once
card?
Again, boy, is this going to be miserable for him. So we got 3 of that. Then we have an interesting monster lineup. So we have Arcana Force, Zero the Fool, and Marshmallow as some battle stoppers. I was on Spirit Reaper initially, but the thing is, Spirit Reaper can easily be disposed of if it's targeted by an effect, and there's a lot of things in our format that target, whereas the Fool and Marshmallow don't.
How long do I have?
stipulation.
3
So
minutes?
Gage
I'm
has
gonna
to
go get
find
more food.
specific actual removal to take these both out, versus Spirit Reaper, which he could like brain control and it will kill it or something like that, right? So I think these are arguably better just for that reason. Battle Fader as well as Swift Scarecrow are battle stoppers, which are the most important things in a Final Countdown deck. Same thing goes for 0 Gardna. This is like a shittier version of both of these cards, but for Prague, it's good enough to be playable, and honestly, this card even saw play back in like 2011, so we'll give it a shot. I got double Lava Golem in here as well as like an alternate win condition. Lava Golem wins the game in 8 turns versus 10, so I figured, you know what, this is probably worth having in here. Also, Gage has any way to stop this. We kind of need to have a backup plan. And then we have Morphing Jar and Sangan just because they're both good for this deck. Then the spells Dark Hole just to clean up the board a bit. Gold Sark to find our Final Countdown, but if we already have it active, we can search the newly released One Day of Peace. Boy, is this card unfair at 3, and I hope to show why in today's episode. Pot of Greed, of course, the un-Hall of Famed Swords of Revealing Light making an appearance in here. This card's not fantastic, but if Gage doesn't have like MST for this card specifically, it's just free 3 turns for or 6 turns, I should say, for Final Countdown, and let us draw more cards. So honestly, we're all here for that. Triple Upstart, this isn't limited yet, and for the traps, we've got Frozen Soul and Threatening Roar and Thunder of Ruler for our battle stoppers. Jar of Greed is just more way to draw cards. One of the things we're missing is just like ways to get more cards because we only pulled 1 Hope for Escape, and so this can just trade with like an MSC potentially, which is pretty disgusting. And Torrential just to clean up the board a bit because then Gage is gonna have to commit more things, and honestly, that's gonna be pretty good for us. I'll be honest with you, I don't think we're gonna be using the extra deck, but I do have Magical Scientist and 1-for-1 in the side. So we are, I think, 400 or 300 points short of Magical Scientist being an FDK with Leviair, Giga Brilliant, and Tears Keeper of Genesis. It's 26 plus 36, which is actually I can do the quick math here. So 36, 56, 6,200, and then this is 300, so 65, and then plus 12 because Giga Brilliant gives everything 300. 300 times 4 is 12, so it's 7,700 damage. If we have one extra monster on the field, then theoretically that is an OTK. But again, it's kind of gimmicky for our deck. I just wanted here just to have it. More Battle Stoppers and Reaper, and then we got triple MST. We have the 1-for-1 for the Scientist. I guess we could technically get something else, but there's really no point. Reckless Greed in here in case I feel like I need more draw power. It's kind of bad for our deck. If we draw in multiples, it's insane. But I mean, we have enough stall card that it's fine, but we always want to be like at least 1-for-1, and Reckless is a minus, which is kind of iffy. It's weird for this deck. Skill Drain's in here just to make it so it's even harder for Gage to play. Solemn Judgment could be good in games 2 and 3. Specific outs to try to like go for a push. I figure having this in the sideboard after that is pretty good. And then Starlight Road, we don't have a lot of things that like nuke the board, nor am I going to be committing a ton, but if there is like a reason to play this, I got this in Stardust just to be able to bring out Stardust. So we'll see. I love making Gage miserable. It's honestly one of my favorite things to do on a weekly basis, and good luck, buddy. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer.
Perfect time.
It's time to duel. All right, Gage, another shocking episode of the Progression series on our hands here. How you feeling about this one?
I'm feeling okay. I just said it in the overview that I know I've gotten so used to these last 3 episodes that we really start to see the power curve. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But I said like the power curve of these XYZ monsters gets exponentially better with every set here.
And we're just seeing so many of them.
There are some bangers, dude. Did you happen to get any of them? You want to share?
I don't know. We'll see. The secret rares in this set specifically are kind of crazy when there's like Lagia and there's Rescue Rabbit and Zen mains. Like it's pretty cracked at the top of this set list. And so I'm excited to see how things are going to play out. And buddy, you're in the banning over there, so you got a tooth and claw your way out.
He's got it.
Gage
got it. I believe in him.
Playing the fun strats recently. You know, I bring the Synchronons, you bring the Chaos. I bring the Mist Valley, you bring the Chaos. Fire Dog. And then hey, I'm feeling good about this episode. I'm gonna win this one.
All right, we'll see. Let's go and shout the Patreon. It's PM123456. That is like one of those generic sounding names ever, but we will take it. Thank you for the support nonetheless. And buddy, let's see what happens. Okay. A little bit of action here before the game actually gets going.
I don't know if you noticed.
We're scissoring.
Picks I've had all season.
I have. I feel like you're not really a scissor guy.
We're rocking.
I'm trying to switch it up, but it's not working out.
Oh my god.
We're rocking.
It's gonna be probably more climactic than the actual
We're
game.
papering.
No,
we're papering.
No way.
You know what? I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna think about this.
I don't have to think because I rolled the die.
He's in the tank.
Oh! What? Were we 7 in a row?
Oh my god!
This is not real. No.
Oh, okay, Alex. I'm gonna cover my eyes and just pick one randomly. I'm done with it. Okay, I missed the click twice.
Oh! The technique. The technique.
We did it. I get the
it
pick,
went
bro.
to
Man,
10.
to go second.
Of course.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
Best of luck to you, okay?
Now tell me that isn't Yuri.
We are never going to beat that.
What a
ever.
deck.
Right. We'll go stand by main, and I got a nice boring turn, buddy. Set and pass. Me and my guys.
Boring indeed, my guy. Stand by main. You know what? It might just be over for you this one turn.
He's going into the extra.
Ooh, that Scarecrow about to do a lot of work.
Deck. He's got the Magical Scientist. I've seen them do this like 3 times already since we started the Xyz era. So go ahead, formulate your little OTK over there. Let's see if it matters.
Studying up the potential there, my friend.
I'm gonna pay 1,000 for Ryu Senshi, and then I'm gonna summon 2 5s for Tears,
Alex,
2 more 5s for Adrius.
Funny thing, I don't actually need me a Ryu Senshi. I don't see no back row back
That's
there.
true, actually.
Special summon
That's true.
for the start. Cyber Dragon.
He's
coming
made
down.
the appearance. He has made the appearance.
I chose the alt art. Big fan of it. I know I didn't technically pull that artwork, but I think it's the best one.
There he is.
Summon the Magical Scientist. You know he's out.
All right.
Let's
How
get
deep
paid.
are we going? How deep are we going?
I'm going super deep, bro. I'm gonna summon for my first 5 Dark Bolter. He's most certainly not terrible when you stack him with another Dark Bolter, which I'll give you.
It's pretty sad that his name says terrible because this is
I
actually
know,
quite
right?
a good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah, I know,
You
right?
rolled
The
2
back of the
Bolters? I don't think I knew that. That's crazy.
I think we got it in a reprint set.
Oh, did we? Oh, okay.
So he's not that special anymore. All right, we'll take these 2 guys, slap them on. I'm really upset that Andreas says face-up card. Why does it do that?
Oh no, it's balanced. Heaven forbid.
All right, we'll go the Keeper of the Genesis.
Yeah, get the Keeper of Genesis out here.
I mean, even that's good.
Why is it asking if I want to put in the extra monsters in? That doesn't exist. I'm gonna just pay another 2,000 expeditiously if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I'll let you skip the steps here. Clearly, I don't have anything, so be my guest.
You know what? These ones, we'll pull out the Guiltias. Why not? Nice little pair of those.
Sure.
Get a couple lights in the mix too.
Scroll
I
up.
was gonna say,
Oh,
look, you're making fun of me for chaos. Looks like you've got your own little chaos deck over here.
Yeah, maybe I decided I wanted to win today. So, all right, and then for my final trick, I will pull. This doesn't seem like game. Why doesn't it seem like game? No, this is game, right? Yeah, this is game. The Cyber Dragon game. Okay, one more 1,000 off the top here. It's not gonna be game if this back row is for some reason just really big. But we got the 3rd Dark Bolter.
3rd Bolter. There he
Battle phase. All right, 2,000 into the face down.
Boy, you're gonna look really fucking stupid.
Ronin
You see
totem?
what I have.
Oh, what the fuck are you on today? Oh my god, wait a minute.
Nice OTK, idiot.
Man, what the hell? Oh my god, and it's probably some chain burn shit too. I'm dead next turn.
You want me to help you out here? You can use Adrius to pop it if you want.
Yeah, hey, I can, bro. Isn't that right? Ain't that right? God, it really came to losing the battle, man. That's so embarrassing.
Would you like to try again? You have 4 more attacks you can still do.
Sure, why not? Yeah, just to test the water there.
Sure, okay.
That's
No,
so
that's
upsetting,
fine.
bro. I'll do main phase 2. All right. Keeper of Armageddon will pop it.
Yeah, it's fine by me, sure.
Again, no extreme wipes, so I can set the fort and feel perfectly okay about it.
Okay.
All right, bud.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
All right. Okay.
Hey, man, when you can make like 20 cards off of 1, it seems like every...
Yeah, by the way, this is just what we should be playing every week, right? Like Magical Scientist and 55 back row.
Bro,
That's good, right?
That's
All right.
crazy.
End phase. Unfortunately, the Scientist has got to return the Dark Bolter, the Terrible, to the extra deck here.
My
But
lord.
we'll pass turn to you, okay? I feel okay with this board, man. I'm not going to lie.
How do you feel about it now?
I just lost my monitor. Dude!
Wait, did he break his monitor? Hold up. Okay, we're going back to 1x. I gotta hear what's happening here.
Where
How do you feel about it now?
I just lost my monitor. Where's my monitor? Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Why isn't my monitor working?
He broke his
Your
monitor.
fucking monitor.
All right, nice dark hole. You're really good at this game. Never tell you that, bud. None of these even protect themselves.
I like how.
Oh, wait, Tiras is protected from card effects. That's really good, at least. Oh my god, I was like, one of these cards has to do something, and Tiras can't be destroyed by card effect, which is really fancy versus dark hole.
Why wouldn't we golem
just
first?
Knocked out like my whole board. And I'm down
Also,
to
you're
3,000
supposed to
life.
detach at the end of your turn for Tiras anyway,
Oh, I
so
mean,
you can do that now too.
Why not? Why not? We'll do that, bro.
Sure. Okay. That's perfectly fine. So you got 4 fucking back row.
I don't think it's fine at all.
Well, I mean, I guess if that went through, we achieved something. All right, I guess I can show you the main win condition of the deck.
Yeah. How's that one day of peace looking for you? Real nice, I bet.
It's a nice card out of the new set.
What is he
isn't it?
looking
Yeah,
at, do you
who
think?
needs
His
Xyz
phone?
monsters when you got Final
Like on a
Countdown?
kiosk?
Speaking of which, let's go ahead and what do you got? 26. You're not gonna.
Look at him. Look at how he looks at you right here. Watch this. Ready? Watch Gage's face. Ready?
Who needs Xyz monsters when you got Final Countdown?
I hate it.
Speaking of which, let's go ahead and.
Ooh, that's like his
what do you got?
Zoolander
26?
moment.
You're not gonna. What's the worst case scenario here? Like Call of the Haunted? That's actually kind of scary. Go ahead. I'm good.
All right,
Turn 1 on countdown.
I will draw. Stand by main. All right, well, I mean, big thing is you're not playing Chainburn, right? So paying all that life never really mattered, but it looks like I've got a couple turns I have to start beating you up here to somehow win. Let's see here. I'll summon the tomato. Pretty good, right?
Sure.
Okay, we're
We'll
going
go
back
into
up.
battle phase. And I will poke you for 14 with Mr. Tomato.
14 and 26 is what? 4K?
4K.
4K.
You take that for sure.
Worst case scenario
You sure take that.
here is if you
Oh,
do
you
a
get
Call of the
ringed and die.
And then can game me. That's kind of annoying. I'll Scarecrow.
Okay. I thought you might. That's fine. Main 2. Sorry, I just had to read tears.
We're actually in a really weird position
Yep,
because
you're good.
Lava
Okay,
Golem
well,
is
cut my turn.
lethal
I'm gonna
to
go the
us
end phase.
if
I'll
he's
keep
got
tapping
ring.
tears. Completely affected by everything. Just a 26 vanilla dude now. Go ahead.
26 is still
Ring is
big.
dead, then
Turn
why
2
are
on
we
countdown.
playing around it?
We'll go Standby Bane. You can have this.
Exciting. In the burn deck, huh? I mean, that's going to be one way to kill me with all those life. I do have a response,
Yeah.
though.
One day is
3,000's a tax a
interesting
lot to have,
here.
Alex, but
Does
I
one
can
day
also
prevent the
summon cards, so
damage?
I'll bottomless the Lava Golem. I'll
Love
get me
it.
off that clock.
There's a
I'm not
classic
really
play.
Pressed, I think, here.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. It's when your opponent summons a monster, and I guess I summoned it. It's just to your field. So, okay, we'll go with that. You have no cards. That's not true. You have 3 back row, but you have no monsters. Trying to think about worst case
I don't
scenario.
feel like
here.
you.
I'm
I don't
6K
feel like you're
life.
really
What
under
can
any
happen?
pressure. I feel like you just
go down
pass
for
here.
Call the Haunted
I mean, you Sark
still.
for
If you
something,
do that,
but-
I think the most damage you could probably dish out is you pay 2K for some guys and overlay them, and you already went through both of your 5s. I don't think there's like any dinosaur.
I feel like Final
4
Countdown
in
is the
Fusion
worst card in the
department.
deck.
So even
Well, we
if you
need to
pulled, like,
win
1 year ago,
somehow.
You probably would have summoned that anyway, even if you did have that. So I can rule that out. So at that point, you just have
Could
like.
you not
what,
just be
you
on
have
good
fucking
burn,
Zen
like wave
Meister
motion or something?
So I feel like your damage at this point is capped at like 2,000 or like 25, 3K at the most. If you are on Chaos, which it seems like you are, you would need like BLS top deck plus like Call the Haunted on Scientist, I think, to kill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Gold Sark.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna
Good red
get
pot.
1 day of peace.
All right. Very confident you're going to get 2.
Ode
I
up
like it.
over
See,
pot.
see.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Okay.
And I'll pass. We'll go to turn 3 on countdown.
All right. Draw. I'll flip up the Call the Haunted that you knew I had.
I
Was a
figured you
call.
had it. Yeah.
Was
I
a
wanna start
call.
Seeing dudes, bro. I want to start drawing blanks. I'll special summon back Tiras, quite frankly, because she's the biggest of them all.
Just a woman.
2,600. Sure.
Battle. I'll go 26.
I'll take it. It's fine.
Okay. Main 2, I'll just pass. All right. That's 1 on Gold Sark.
Can
Turn
Another one
4
on
on
can a Tyros without material be destroyed? Does anyone know?
countdown.
It says can only
and
be
1 on Sark.
applied. What does that mean?
Stand
The
by
continuous
main.
effect
Guess
is
I have to start
offline?
worrying about damage now because Tiras is 26. We'll 1 day of peace.
All right. I'll take another card.
We'll both take a card. And
Okay.
I'll just set 1 and pass. Turn 5 on countdown.
Okay.
This is pretty good for Alex.
Stand by main. Can't deal any damage this turn. It's going to be a little bit of a snoozer. I will just space your back row. Why not?
It's a torrential.
Oh,
It's not
that's a
battle.
really
I
good
will,
space.
Add a set card in the mix. Pass to you.
Turn 6 on countdown. I will
Lava
draw. That is second turn on Sark, so I will get this 1 day.
Whoa. We are almost there already. We're almost there.
And we will go main phase 1. You still got some things.
Alex, there's like 14 more turns you gotta live for this final countdown resolve. I'm not confident you're gonna make it that far, dude.
It's possible, buddy. It's possible. If you think about it, it's only 7 turns, but 7 full turns, I should say. But it gives you time, which is what I'm not exactly happy.
Me when I'm in a
Oh,
top
I'll just
deck
pass.
war
Just
versus
pass?
Alex Simo. Yeah.
Yep, turn 7.
Battle phase, I'll do 26.
Yeah, I'll take 26. That's fine.
Ooh, whoa.
That is a very nice Swift Scarecrow or Battle Fader in your hand, Alex. But unfortunately, he doesn't block you from my tribute summoned Caius the Shadow Monarch.
No!
Get
I will-
fucking owned, liberal. Why would you do that?
Oh, the Caius!
Yes,
Oh,
tell me you
shit,
had it. I
didn't
baited
think about
you.
it.
I knew you had it,
Fuck.
bro.
We
Banish-
legitimately, I think we're favored from this position. One day Fader. Are you kidding me? We only have to pull 4 more turns out of our asshole in 6 draws.
You did.
1,000 for Gabe.
Got it. All right. Not much else. I could have
Wow.
played around it, but honestly, I didn't think it was going to matter right now. I wanted to try to save out the
Huge throw.
Save out for
Massive
later, but no,
throw.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, yes, I lost, but I also feel like I needed to get the most value out of every card, and
Not
I could have
remotely
maybe
true.
seen the finish line
No
if I kept
shot.
going, but I don't know. That's a tough call to
This
make
is
because
being
I didn't know
mean
if
to
I was going
Alex
to
for
get
no
enough
reason.
protection cards to last for the
Fuck
full 20
you.
turns. It's rough. It's rough, but it's the way it goes, buddy.
Yeah, back in the day when you were playing this, 20 episodes ago, the games were a lot longer, bro. The cards weren't nearly as powerful, but one simple card can just ruin your entire day, bro. The cards are much more powerful.
I agree. We were close, though, to be fair. Not to the final countdown. I mean, I could have just, like, lava golemed you for a game at one point. I'm actually going to go
Yeah.
first. I think I need to get countdown online. in
Whoa,
all honesty.
no, with the
No, you
countdown,
go
Jack,
second.
You don't say.
Yeah, shocker, right? Okay.
All right, man. We'll see if it pays off. Good luck.
Best of luck. Stand by main. We got the Sark to kick things off.
All right, 2 turns. We'll start to see the countdown.
Yep, 2 turns.
Gage
in
had trap
lead.
stun
The
set?
Blue
Oh,
Book
we were
allows us to
always
get to 2
losing
turns,
then.
So we'll get him out of here. And we will go 1.
No, we weren't. We were occasionally
2,
winning.
I guess. Go ahead.
Okay, man.
I really
I
don't
will
like
draw for turn.
this.
Every time I see you going in that extra deck, I know you have scientists. Like, there's no
Man,
surprise.
I feel like I got other cards in this extra deck, dude. What do you mean it's always Scientist? All right, I'm going to start with this regardless. We'll get rid of the 1 back row with Space Typhoon.
I'll take the plus. That's fine.
Get punished.
Yep, no
Get
problem.
punished.
It's
What
okay.
the fuck? It's 0 Gardner.
I guess there's you have 1 Battle Fader. I know you have 1 Battle Fader.
Yeah, I mean, war flashbacks to game 1.
I'm just trying to think, bro, because I can game you here.
I
I'll
bet
say
you
it.
can. I bet you
have
can.
8,000 damage to game.
I bet you do.
I've got 4 outs I got to deal with, man.
Yep.
So, I mean, unless you draw Dark Hole again, it should be fine. And I'm up again.
You are
I'll-
up again.
You know what? I'll take the risk, bro. I'll do this. Ready? This play is gonna be absolutely whack-a-mole. You might lose your mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the 1 for 1, and
Get
I'm
the
gonna pitch a
scientist.
very
Oh my
unlikely
God.
card. I'm gonna pitch the Dark Armed Dragon out of my hand.
Do we have Scientist Caius?
That makes sense. I mean, if you can't
And it's
get
very
there.
depressing, bro. I gotta summon the Scientist from the hand, but he's coming out. Don't worry,
Okay.
he's there.
Okay.
Oh,
I did not consider Effect Mailer. I could really get screwed here, but I'll start by paying my 1,000 life points very
It's
cautiously.
literally
Baylor, you're
over.
good.
If that's
Oh,
the
we're-
case,
we're-
it's
we're-
over.
I
I'm
can
gonna
bail you
start-
later, but you're fine for now.
Can I just pay a whole bunch of life points? Is that all right with you?
Yeah, go ahead and go nuts.
All right, here. Let me start by paying 4,000, so I can just put a couple. Of
We're gonna die to the marshmallow burn.
I think I'll put out 1 Balter, 2 Balter, 1 Guiltia, 2 Guiltia.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty similar, huh?
It is.
Stack up some purple. Okay. We'll go
Oh, you know
this,
what's annoying?
this,
We can
Giant-
even go.
Like I put the lights on the light and the darks on the dark.
I don't
Very,
know if
very
we
fitting.
have Thousand
Very
Eyes. We can
thematic. I like-
Thousand Eyes
Yeah.
suck. Tribute for
Honestly,
Caius.
very
Banish
thematic.
Scientist too. God, we're so crazy.
Ooh, bro, I did too much work for this. Oh, I think this is still game, but I did way too much. No, it's not game because I did too much work for this. No, it is. It might be.
It
what am I
is.
talking about, bro? I don't know. Wait, we're chilling. I'm gonna pay another 2,000.
Okay.
Sam, if you're hearing that, don't make me sound like a bozo, bro. Cut all that out.
Did not do it.
The Flame Ghost.
The Flame Ghost, All-Star
Wow.
Progression Series, by
Yep.
the way. We're gonna pair him with Dragoness. We'll stack these on top.
You know,
of
I
each
actually
other.
have a
Dragoness,
really
Dragoness,
nice rarity of
we're gonna
Dragoness.
Leviathan Dragon.
Yep.
Whoa,
I'll activate
come
that
on.
right away. Detach the Flame Ghost. 2,500 attack.
Sure.
I'm gonna activate one more time Magical Scientist. I'm gonna go down to 1,000.
We are gonna lose to Marshmallow.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
1,000 Eyes Restrict. I'll take your face down.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble. Give me it up. What do we got? The full.
It is Marshmallow, as a matter of fact.
All right, well,
I can't give you this because there's
That's
no
all right.
room on my board.
You can get rid of it. Go to graveyard because I'm gonna
Okay.
tribute this off.
Yeah. All right,
Can't
wait.
attack while 1,000 Eyes Restrict up on the field, so I had to leave the tribute summon.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay. We
see,
didn't have
okay.
All right, man.
Caius.
Here's what's gonna
but-
happen. This is what's gonna happen. This is gonna be the game, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna attack. You're gonna either have Swift Scarecrow or Battle Fader, and then the next turn you're gonna Lava Golem me, and we're gonna go game 3, or I'm gonna win the game right here. So let's go Battle Phase. I'll start with a measly 300, the little tap from Scientist.
So, I'll reveal some cards in my hand, Gage. Okay.
So you didn't win. Wait, you didn't win, right?
I'll reveal some cards in my hand.
All right, let me see what we got.
So the first card is Zero Gardna. Okay, little card to protect me. He's not Battle Fader or Swift Scarecrow, but it's a nice little guy. Nice little guy. The other card is Swords of Revealing Light, also a decent card. You have Adria, so wouldn't have done anything. Wouldn't have done anything. We have Adria up. And there's one last card in my hand. You're probably wondering, what is this last card that's possibly here, right? What is this last card that'll possibly win me the game? It's nothing. You got it. Good
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Frozen Soul. It's Frozen Soul.
When your life
Yeah, so it's
it doesn't matter, bro. I paid all my life.
It doesn't. So that's what's funny. And even I didn't.
How do they talk for 7 minutes about this? All right, two things. One, we got a ban Magical Scientist. It was fun. We got to see the Magical Scientist episode, but that's it. Like, this guy can't be legal. Two, this Gage deck is legitimately unbeatable. I Wish I Was Dead for forcing Gage to play decks that are based, but like, this deck literally cannot lose. Like, you all understand that, right? Like, this is the greatest deck ever in the history of Progression series. Oh man, that's bleak. Oh, what do we got from Simo? We got something?